Hello, my name is James Thomas, and I'm here to let another problem that I have out with another consumer problem with companies these days. One of the things I don't like with the companies these days is basically with the telephone calls, the robocalls, and if a consumer wants your business, wouldn't it be best to get their email or their mailing address and basically let them allow them I meant to say to answer, because when you get somehow you companies out there that's getting people's numbers and you call in three or four, five, six times, that gets pretty annoying. And that's number one thing. Number two thing that's really annoying, when someone tell you not interested to the point that you have literally harassed them and literally have called, especially around the holidays, especially around evening times when people getting off of work, and they don't feel like, and people don't feel like being bothered with the calls, and it seems like you don't have no sense of respect or anything like that. And I'm glad that they had this bill so it would prevent companies from doing that. If somebody wants your product and wants your service, wouldn't it be best to kind of email them and allow them to respond back? The problem, that's one of the problems I have with these companies out here that has to call you and call, and they get your cell phone number, they get your home number, and it's just really annoying. It really is just typically very annoying. And I think that's one, as a consumer, I don't like to be bothered, and I would want to take a job that want to be bothering other people and disturbing their evening or their holiday, whatever, and their peacetime. If someone is interested, they're interested. Try using mail or email, and or give them an option. But and if you do call them, if they say no the first time, take them off your list. Don't sit there and allow the next second, third shift people to call the people that are not interested. If they're not interested, leave folks alone. That's why you get cussed out and you get people that just, if they're not interested, they're not interested. Otherwise, it turns into harassment, and that's not nice. Another thing about that, and that's just one of the issues that I have problem with these companies that have to call you. And as far as the email is concerned, if someone's not interested, they're not interested. If they want your service, they have to call you. They don't take that long to get on the computer or have someone to get on the line or on the cell phone to pull, if they got internet service, to pull it up to let you know that y'all want this particular service, whether it was a cable service, phone service, insurance, or any other service like that. I don't think it's right to call people and disturb them like that. And I couldn't do that. It should be a company whether they should, if the consumer they interested, you put it over the internet or something like that. Allow them to call you. Allow them, like through TV. Allow them to come to you or look you up first, and then that's how it gives people an option. Then you can get people are calling your company wanting your services, whatever. But to sit there and call a service, and it's just, that's really annoying to most people, most consumers, and that's that, and just, or trying to get information from them, and knowing that you're not going to provide the proper information to them. The second thing, yeah, with the robocalls, and then you have the people, your energy companies. This is the second company. You know what I mean? They come around at nighttime. They knock on your door, whatever. Talk about, do you want some service? No. Why you come out, knock around? You can't, like, again. It's best to put a letter on someone's door or slip it up under the door and see if they will fill the survey out, or you can basically email them or something like that. But going around knocking on folks' door at 5, 6 o'clock in the evening is not cool, man. It's not cool. It's not cool at all, and it's dangerous. I mean, especially, I mean, some people are funny about stuff like that because this people are getting robbed and stuff like that, and a lot of people are very leery these days about people coming to their house and answering the door. Even if you do have a badge, but even you do have ID and everything, it's just that people, we live in some treacherous times, so people don't really want to be bothered with that. So my advice to you, you got a corporation company to do that, you might want to try another tactic. Maybe email if they got an email, or mail, put something in their mailbox, or if you want to do a public registration, with some of you do, I think you go to the license bureau or something like that, and somehow get, and that stuff is public. Mail it that way. And if the person is concerned, if they want your service, they'll call your service. But to send somebody door to door at 5, 6 o'clock in the evening is not cool. It's not cool at all. And having to fill out a survey. People don't answer the door because it's one thing. It's just people very leery. I mean, you have people that just, especially at nighttime, people going to bed. They get kids going to bed, or they might be prepared to go to work, or they might not be feeling too well. So you really have to consider that. There's ways there's ways of getting business, but going out and knocking on people's door these days is not the way to go. And I think there's other alternative ways to go. Maybe have a storefront, or a landlord, or just have, like, how they do around the political times, whatever, where when they sign up for, once you sign up for to be Democrat or Republican or something like that, or they want you to, why don't the energy companies do that? Go to a library or some stationary place and ask people about the services. Don't go around knocking on people's doors, man. I mean, that's how I feel. And if you do put something in the mail, or get a hold of a mail listing and give them an option. And it seems like a lot of people don't consider that. And I think a lot of, even if you landlords should consider, that should be a rule. No soliciting, basically. And if they soliciting, it should be by permission. And that's one of the things, as far as consumer rent, I wanted to address this, because it's just that it's getting ridiculous. And I didn't get a chance. I want to make a second video, also make a video. I made a first video about the phone services like AT&T, and it's really sad that you have companies out here. It used to be a good, healthy competition, so the consumer can have something to choose from. Now you don't even have. It seems like you don't even have a choice, because these companies want to dominate the market, and they want to hog all the things. And it's good to have different companies at different perspectives and different markets, so it gives the consumer a choice of the cable services, like electric or any other service, insurance service, or any other services. But I don't think AT&T and certain companies, these other big companies, should do that. Should be so hoggish and try to hog everything, try to hog the whole market. Let some other people. America's about choice. We should have choice of what we want to listen to, what cable services, marketing, energy services, insurance services, and other services. I'm getting sick and tired, like most consumers, as someone's putting you to the point. You only have a limited amount of services. There's no option. Let me have an option. That's what it should be about. Otherwise, it's almost like a socialistic dictatorship. Or we're gonna have dominate, and it's like, no, give me an option as an American tax-paying citizen. Let me have what I deserve, that I should pick, whatever services you have out there. I think a good, healthy competition in services should be, for one, it can create employment. Number two, it gives create additional business opportunities. And I think that's what it is. And I think that these companies like AT&T and different ones, they need to think about that. That's one of that. Now, my next thing about Rand is about these stores. Don't you hate when you go to, no matter if it's a grocery store, no matter if it's a dollar store, how come they wait till the store is almost full with people to start bringing out stuff? I think that there should be a time limit. If there's a lot of people in the store, you just kind of gradually bring things out. Why you have to bring the whole, have your workers bring the whole damn cart when it's a whole, it's like a whole, the store is like half full. I mean, people probably running into each other trying to get, and then you got your workers coming out there and whatever. That is so annoying. That is so annoying when you have to deal with that. I wish these stores would do that. I wish they would have a timing, because, that the aisles should be clean. I mean, as far as no dollies, no boxes is laying around in the middle of the store. Especially when you have a group of people shopping in your store or whatever. And hire some more workers. Why are you waiting around a certain? Hire some workers going to work around the hall. Stop being so cheap. Why don't you hire some workers going to hire some more workers, to back up workers? I mean, especially going to these certain Family Dollars or certain these other secondary market stores. It's like, why don't you hire enough people? Why you have one or two people working, one person working the whole doggone store, another person doing stock? I just don't. There's certain things I just don't understand it. You guys got all this money, whatever. You got enough time to put someone else on the pay schedule. I mean, it's just one of those things. As a consumer, it's annoying, and that's why maybe sometimes some people don't want to be bothered with going. Some people want to get in, they want to get their stuff and get out, and they make it more convenient and more persistent. And I think that's just so people want to just get their stuff and get out. That's what they want to do. I don't want to be going through all this crazy mess, but they just, I don't know. It's just you go in the stores, it's just crazy. They got crap all over. They got all this mess all over the floor. It's just, oh my goodness. And it's just one of those things. It just shakes your head. So I'm gonna start out with video. We want these people to make a YouTube video about what companies should do. These secondary companies, these tertiary companies, and from a consumer rant, what they do, what customers like, and what customers don't like. Customers don't like to be contacted after 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. They're tired. They don't want none of your service, no insurance service, no cable services, no nothing. They don't need no fake. Oh, we're gonna give you 5 tickets for a cruise if you answer this and answer that and answer this. Give people an option. Stop doing that. That is very annoying. You understand what I'm saying? Stop doing that. It's not going to, by you being persistent, it's going to make someone want to cuss you out or whatever or anything. If someone tell you no, let it be no. And take them. And if they get on your list, take them off your list. Don't sit up there and let the second person come on shift, calling it the same that doggone people. They get. That's how people get angry. They don't like to be bothered like that. So you need, if you need, you need to take that into account. You really do. I mean, some you companies out there, you really need to think about that. Don't make people mad, especially in the evening time. And don't send people knocking on someone's door after 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. People are getting dinner done. They're getting their kids probably getting they prepared if they have children. And they want some people come off of work. They don't want to be tired with that mess. Some people come off of work or school, or they could be coming home sick or from the hospital, and they ain't got time for no dumb stuff, man. So that's my rant about that. So I just hope that some people will consider that, this consumers of America or anywhere else in the world, basically. Because some people it's just those things annoy people. They really do. They give people an option. Basically, at the end of this video, give people an option of choosing yes or no. And if they say no, respect that. If they say yes, respect that too. But if they say no, not right now, don't call them back for 5, 6 months. They say no, let them call you. If they want your service, they will call you. Or if they got answer machine, they'll probably write your number down. If they don't, that's it. Leave it alone. So that's all. That's one of the things I wanted to say is just, I wanted to start because I see a lot of stuff on video, on YouTube and different, Facebook. No one ever addressed things like this. That's so, this is what we all have in common from all walks of life. We all have the same common. We all encounter the same problems and everything. And that's just one of the things I wanted to address. But they need to stop with the nonsense. Really, I mean, come on. I mean, come on. So I thank you for seeing this video. My name is James Thomas out of Columbus, Ohio. This wintry day of 2017, soon to be 2018. Okay, now you have a good day.